This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Kirkstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kick it off to get us underway. Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty. Handoff in a single back formation. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in the year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And the tailback's got it again. Breaks loose at the 45. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Man, this is exactly how you want to start an opening drive on the road for this offense. Really well-blocked play. Pick up some nice yardage. And if you're this offensive line, this is exactly what you talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front, especially early in this game. They give their running back plenty of room to rumble.
Running through the tackle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Nice grab. It's Ferguson. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Tries to get it to the running back. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
The back's got it. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Florida State. He's talking about a great way to start this game, Kirk, setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple drives to get comfortable. But you could tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring.
That makes the score Florida State 7, Notre Dame 0.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. To throw, it's Lewis. He escapes the pocket.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Now they'll run it on the toss. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
They'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Looking to pass this time. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He could go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Powering through a tackle. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Penalty flags on the field. The kick was missed, but the defense way too aggressive there. It'll cost him. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And with the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Notre Dame, 0.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the bunch formation. Back to throw. It's Lewis. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
They look to throw it here on second down. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
That was a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to...
He's going for a big play downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
And it's a bunch formation. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Try and muscle for the first down. Finds room at the 30. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Well, when you commit a lot of defenders up on a 3rd and short situation, if you miss one gap on the defense, that back is going to be running for a while because there's nobody left on the back end.
And the Seminoles have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Play action fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, it's going to be a sack as the defense makes a play to wrap up this period. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. As we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Noles will bring their punt team onto the field. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Dame offense back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Running out of time in the pocket. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Back to pass. It's Lewis. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
This will be down just outside the opponent's 45.
What a mistake here, not protecting the ball. He got the ball away from his body. The coverage unit did a nice job of knocking that one loose, and they get on top of it for a nice opportunity.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Short pass finds the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
They bring him down for a short loss on the scramble.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, the execution here on the screen pass was okay by the offense. The defense just almost anticipating the screen. He had nowhere to go.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Scanning the field. It's Lewis. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's picked for a third time tonight. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On first down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. He's got it near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Check this out. It's a 5-wide receiver look on 2nd and goal. As a design quarterback keeper. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Knowles.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. Great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip.
That makes the score. Florida State 21, Notre Dame 0.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Big throw caught on the left side. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Physical run earns the first down. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Penalty makes it 1st and long. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the run here, taking a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And the quarterback dropping back. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Fourth down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. And he'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Now he's bringing it back at the 20, at the 10. Touchdown, Florida State. Pick six could be a game changer.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Tech on the PAT again, and it's 28-0.
That makes the score Florida State 28, Notre Dame 0.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. First down, looking to throw the football. The receiver makes the catch. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
The pass rush closing in. And that pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
On third down, it's a handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. He finds his man. Powering through the defender. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's got it on a crossing route. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Quarterback drops back. He's going to test the secondary. Oh, and they'll trap him back there. A 4th down stop and a sack, no less. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Handoff here from the shotgun. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Seminoles will kick this away to start the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. A lot of work to do in the second half, down big. Can they get something going right now? Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
A completion sets up a second down play. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He'll throw it now. It's a great catch on the sideline. What an effort to stay in bounds.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Can he get there on the ground? Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Tailback with another carry. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
It's an out route, the catch made, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, to catch a ball.
And they get the conversion there. Set up now, 1st down at the 38.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to scramble. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they swarm him again.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. It is 3rd down and forever. He'll look to throw it. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for a deep completion. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Got the 1st down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
1st down here for this offense. Quarterback still with the football. He gets loose.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
There you go, defense. Listen, it has not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Chris, really good job here by the quarterback and the receiver, but the defender does a good job of elbowing just enough to keep him out of bounds and prevents the 1st down.
And the Knowles will bring their punt team onto the field.
On to punt it away.
Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Touchdown, Seminoles. A huge defensive score.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. BAT is good, and the lead rose to 35-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
35. Notre Dame, 0.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for his back. Nice throw, caught for a completion. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
Well, I love the running back angle route. It's an easy throw and an easy read for the quarterback, and you get the ball in the hands of a dangerous playmaker.
So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. Single back takes the handoff.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
A play action, looking to throw. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Looks like Notre Dame will have the 1st down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a quick grab. Finding space at the 20. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
What a day for this defense, just living in the backfield of the offense. The game looks like it's all but over at this point, and for them to disrupt this great quarterback all day has been quite an accomplishment.
A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to the end zone, and it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
So it's 2nd and 10 from their own 1. Important to get some yards here. They don't want to have to face 3rd and long or punt from this position. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
That quarterback had to get rid of the ball quickly because that pass rush was coming. Better an incompletion than a hurried throw that leads to an interception.
Serious challenge now for this offense. It's 3rd down and 10 inside their own 5-yard line. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Catch made in space. Look out. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Seminoles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Dropping back, it's Duggar. Snags the quick throw. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
Second down and goal.
Here we go.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Knowles.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Notre Dame, 0.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Handoff heading left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, how about that? Another call and another bad result for this offense. Kind of a microcosm of how this entire football game has gone. They're just trying to bleed that clock and get out of here. Nothing working at all.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And there's the handoff. Running with purpose. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for a late, deep throw. Can't connect on the long throw. Incomplete, a 4th down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.